The Forgotten have some cold freeze combos. Maybe that's why they're all blue. As much as I like Leah, I gotta face facts. She has some shortcomings. Her ultimate is an area of effect Hypnotize. At maximum level, this only has a 60% chance to land, and even if it does, the enemies are liable to wake up upon getting hit. When she dies, she releases it again as a final hoorah. Dying 99% of the time is not a good strategy. Other than that, the only other thing she has going for her is a low-level speed debuff on both skill 1 and 2, not a good pick. D tier. Deschanel gets a huge heal whenever her exclusive equipment upgrades the ultimate. After that, it becomes a 3-in-1 AP boost, big heal, and a damage over time cleanse. She ignores severe wound and heals herself regardless. A good candidate for blasting your team with a giant heal every few rounds. B tier. Esther. Let's just break them down real quick. Esther has the highest base attack for epics, but his kit is so contradictory you'd think his name was IEC. He needs allies to die for an attack buff. That attack buff supplements Esther's ignored defense AoE that's only casted whenever he dies, so he needs the allies to die so that he can die better. There are some real wacky things you can do with a revival team on this game, but if you aren't one of the 6 people building a revival team, then dying is a terrible strategy. F tier. Longbeard brings a viable AoE ignore defense to the table. Honestly, the closest thing we've gotten to Illusion in this game is Lutz, and he doesn't even cut it sometimes. Longbeard gets a cool 50% ignore defense on the ultimate. To be frank, I'll take a 2800 base attack with a 270% multiplier that ignores half my opponent's defense any day. His passive gives him a ton of leech once per turn, and a low tier shitter passive on the first and second skill. This hero is still totally badass and gets an S tier. Aguli is really growing on me. I finally caved in and I'm building her myself, and let me just say I'm glad I did it. The 60% crit damage at wave start is why I came, the 2878 base attack, 400% multiplier ultimate that grants a level 2 crit rate buff to self and feeble 2 debuff to the enemy is why I stayed. Aguli buffs your team's damage in so many more ways than meets the eye. People look down on her poor heal as a sign that she's a terrible support, but on the contrary, the heal is fine whenever your Aguli is strong. You can count the heal as a bonus to all the other things she can do. Her attacks have a chance to freeze, and whenever she uses skill 2 on a frozen enemy, their AP is depleted entirely. A true hidden gem of a hero. A tier, but S tier on a freeze team. I wasn't impressed by Rumble at first. He's got some freeze in the kit and decent survivability, but I wasn't convinced. But whenever you meet this guy in Hell mode, you'll see him on the boss and say, oh, that's how he works. The passive that recovers health when freezing enemies is a real pumper heal. If you're dealing with a full freeze team, then you can expect him to be the last one standing. The catch being, for this to really work, you have to double down on freeze with your teammates, which isn't the worst strategy anyways. C tier, but on a full freeze team, he will be an S.